So today I want to show you guys a new release from Armilla straps. I've had quite a few of their straps in on the channel, and they're some of my favorites. I think I've had at least one from each of their lineups. The other day though, they sent out a few of their new Perlon straps, and they've been great to wear too. I've been wearing one quite a bit on my Damasco. I have another loaded up on another watch. One of the cool things with these straps is there's actually two ways to wear them, and I'll show you guys how in a minute. Now, I was just going to do a quick strap video, couple minute video today, but I had a little bit of a shipment come in from Amazon, some watch goodies, so I want to show this stuff to you guys too. But first, let's take a look at these straps. Alright, so Armilla has sent out 3 straps. At the moment, there's a total of 4 colorways. There's the track blue, which is kind of almost a denim color. There's the diver's orange I have on the SKX, and the hiker's green I have loaded up on the Damasco. The only one missing is the race burgundy, a reddish tone one. The material is very comfortable on wrist straight away, but they've broken in a little since I've had them the last few days, and so far they've been getting even better over time. Now, there's a couple of perks with Perlon straps versus your typical nylon strap, and one being the infinite adjustability by being able to push the tang anywhere through the strap, where on your typical strap to the right here you have the holes you're limited by. I haven't worn a ton of Perlons, to be honest, but I think over time you might get some fraying from that, but so far so good with these ones. Now, if you check out the Damasco and SKX, you can see the straps look to be 2 different lengths, but they've been adjusted to be a single pass on the Damasco, and I'll just quickly show you the side profile here. You can see that it is very thin. The strap, I believe, is only 1.2 millimeters thick. And while I'm grabbing the SKX, I'll show you a wrist shot of the Damasco and how it wears. The SKX has been set up as a double pass, and what you do is you make your adjustment, you pull the strap through the buckle here to achieve this. I personally prefer the single passes myself, but if you like a double pass, at least that's an option for you. The buckle and keepers are solid. They're signed with Armilla on one of the keepers and the company logo on the buckle. Whether you go single pass or double, with this style of buckle, you can really tweak the buckle placement under your wrist and get it good and centered. You can also adjust how much extra strap depending on how you wear your straps. I will say it's a little finicky to adjust at first, but once you get it, you're good to go. I think my favorite combo so far is the green on my Damasco. One other thing I'm really liking with these straps is I've worn them in the pool a few times and they dry really fast with the material they're using. Much quicker than the standard nylon NATO. Cost on these is $32 US. At the moment, there's only 20 millimeter straps available, but hopefully more sizes coming soon. I did get you guys a discount code for 15% off. You can use TimeToGo to bring that price down a little. I do earn a small commission from orders using that code, so if you do, it's much appreciated. And while we're in full disclosure mode, these straps did come in free from the company, so thanks to Armilla for that. I'll leave a link below where you can find them, so let's switch gears and check out what came in from Amazon. Alright, so we're going to run through this stuff really quick. There should be a total of 3 items in here. Well, there's 2 packages, a total of 3 items between the 2 packages, and I'm not sure which is which. What will come to first? Victorinox, by the way, today. So this is... Well, first of all, I'll show you the strap, and the watch that this is going on is my Turtle, and I don't have that handy here, so let me grab the Turtle. So I picked this up a couple of weeks ago in a trade with my buddy Jamie. He has the channel Mad Rock Watches and Adventure. I've owned a few different Turtles. I think the first one I had was the 775 with the gold gilt. I've had a number of different ones, but I've always liked this one just because it has that classic colorway, and glad to finally have it into the collection. I'm going to be doing a video on this in the Seiko Legends series where I cover some of the really popular Seiko models here soon. Not a big fan of the strap that comes stock on these. It's just not my style, so I thought I'd give Barton a go. They're kind of a go-to for me when it comes to the rubber or silicone straps. So let's crack it open. I'll give you a quick look on wrist. So there it is. This is a two-tone. I'm not sure if you can make it out there, but there's actually a black underside to this strap. It looks pretty good. It brightens it up more so than just your standard black strap, although maybe black is kind of the way to go with this one. I think I might have a 22mm black one as well. I'll try, but I think it looks good, comfortable. The one thing I love with Barton is they offer two lengths when they send them out for the longer side of the strap. This is the shorter one. I always need the longer, but that's a nice little touch. So just quick look at the turtle and keep an eye out for that Seiko Legends turtle edition coming soon. So a friend of mine got this book for his birthday and he posted it on Instagram, and I gave Jamie from Mad Rock a shout out. War Bear, if you're on Instagram, a lot of you guys will know War Bear, but he got this as a birthday present from his girlfriend. And one of the interesting things about this book is the authors, if you can make it out here. There's a guy named Josh Sims and Mitch Greenblatt. I'm not familiar with Josh Sims. I think he's a fashion writer, but Mitch Greenblatt is actually the owner of Zurich watches, and this particular book has a lot of very unique pieces from relatively unheard of brands to quite popular brands. We have an Eterna watch here, Hamilton. Looks like it's going to be a really good read, but you can sort of see with the styling of watches, just flipping through this book quickly, kind of where Zurich watches have taken inspiration. They have quite the one-off designs with all of their pieces. I've never actually seen one in person, but I wouldn't mind checking one out. So I don't know if maybe someday I should do a top 5 watch books or some suggested watch books video. I have quite a few good ones, and I'm thinking this is looking like a really good one too. So definitely going to be fun to give that a read. And to the last package. Okay, so this last package contains something special. If there's people out there aspiring to be a watch nerd, this will do it for $20. The Casio Calculator watch. I find these watches so cool. I've had the old black one. It was actually confiscated by my nephew a couple of years ago, and I actually wore that watch quite a bit. And of all of the watches I've ever been complimented on, I definitely had people notice that one more than any of them. I was on Amazon looking around the other day, and I noticed that there's some new colorways. I wasn't aware of them. There's this green one. There is, I think, a red, a blue, and a kind of an off-white creamy colored one. I believe all with negative displays, but these are just such a cool watch. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full video on this one or not, but this will probably end up going back to that same nephew because I think his is getting pretty beat up. But let me give you a look on wrist of this one here too. And here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. And one thing with these watches, don't let the case size fool you. The case width on this one, I believe, is either 33 or 34 millimeters, but you can see it wears totally fine on my wrist size. It does have that negative display, so it's going to be tricky to read in some lighting, but it's just a fun watch to wear. Every once in a while, I'll jump on Amazon, just like I did with this watch, and order a cheap $10 or $15 Casio to play around with, and get quite a bit of enjoyment for very little cost. So I'll leave links to all of the stuff from Amazon in the description below if you're interested, as well as the link to the Armilla strap website. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.